Hello and welcome to this week's angling blog. Today you join me on the bank and we're in search of carp. In this week's blog we're going to be doing it on a budget and we're going to be using one of the cheapest baits that you can use for catching carp, and that is the humble chickpea. So chickpeas as a bait, I've had a bit of a resurgence in the past couple of months. They seem to be in all the magazines and online, so it's a bait that perked my attention. And obviously I like to keep my fishing simple but also cost efficient at the same time. We all have families and fishing shouldn't cost the earth. The bag of peas that you can see in front of me now cost £1.12 from Morrison's, and in that pack we got 500 grams of unprepared peas. Chickpeas are really simple to prepare. If I can do it, anybody else can. Literally what you do is you open the packet, put them in a bucket, cover the chickpeas completely with the water and put the lid back on. Leave them to soak for 24 hours. When they come out of the 24-hour soaking period, as you can see on screen now, the chickpeas will have swollen quite significantly from the ones that were in the pack. That 500 grams after the soaking probably weighed about, I think we weighed it at 800 grams. Once they're done, you pop them in the pan for 20 minutes on a rolling boil and take them off. And what you want to end up with is a particle that when you squeeze it really tightly, it breaks up, but it's not completely soft. You don't want mush because you're going to go on the hook. So what you want at the end is a pea that's prepared enough that the fish can actually pass it through their digestive system. What that means is it's not going to swell any more in the stomachs as they're eating it, because that can damage the fish. What you want to end up with is a pea that is quite hard, but when you squeeze it under a bit of pressure, it just breaks up completely. If they're fully prepared like that, you will find the 500 grams of chickpeas that didn't look much in the bag will weigh probably between 900 and 1 kilo, depending on how much water they've actually taken off. And it is surprising when you look in the bucket just how much bait you've got to work with. You know, them chickpeas really do swell up and you've got plenty of baits to put out, certainly enough for a day session, maybe more. But one thing the peas are really good for is soaking up flavours, and any of them flavours that you use in your carp fishing will be fantastic for these peas to soak up. As you can see on screen now, I popped some of the peas in a chili oil mix, and as you can see, it coats the bait nicely, but they have taken on that colour as well. So a fantastic and versatile bait. So let's have a look at the rig that we're going to use today, the swims we're going to put them in, and see how we get on. So there's the rods, the two swims that I'm going to fish today. In line with them tufted trees there, I've put some chickpeas in this area here, fishing a rod probably about 10 yards off the weed line. And if I pan round, if you can see them tuft of grass there, then I've put my other bait just off the reeds, again the same distance out to the right. So fingers crossed, the bait's are out, and let's see if the chickpeas can do the business. So as you see now, the rod absolutely melted off. Yeah, double chickpea with about 20 to 30 offerings around it. The rod's been in probably about an hour and it absolutely tore off. What a lovely fish. And when you think about it, what did I say earlier on? £1.12 or something like that for 500 grams. Fantastic stuff. Let's get this fish straight back. And well rested, it's time for this fish to go back. So, second run of the day on the chickpea from the right hand rod, and just showing, you know, for £1.12 they work, and you can get out and catch a few carp on the bank. An absolutely screaming run again, and great fun. And there we go, fish number 2, a really lively common carp, absolutely screamed off, coming on that right hand rod. And yeah, 2 fish, more than made up. Absolutely stunning common carp. Let's get it straight back. So the rig for the session, really simple. 2 chickpeas fished knotless knot style to a J precision hook, size 6. Knotless knot style to a J precision hook, size 6. So rig for the session, as simple as it comes. 2 chickpeas mounted knotless knot style to a size 6 J precision hook in curve shank or wide gape. I've got 1 on each. 15-pound Corda IQ to an ESP rig sleeve, and it's as simple as it comes. And what a way to end this vlog. Final fish of the session, an absolutely stunning, fully scaled river carp. The whole session cost £1.19p on them chickpeas. A great bait if you're getting close to payday and you need to get out bankside. Hope you've enjoyed the vlog. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Tight lines.